I remember standing at the baggage carousel in Rome, watching it spin and spin and spin. People were grabbing their bags and heading off, happy, jet-lagged, whatever. And I just stood there, waiting, getting that sinking feeling in my stomach. You know the one, when you're like, okay, maybe it's just coming out late, but deep down, you already know. It wasn't coming. My backpack with my clothes, my chargers, my toiletries, my contacts, I'm basically blind without them, was gone. I had landed in a new country, totally alone, and basically had nothing. And this wasn't just a weekend trip. This was a 12-day thing, a trip I had been planning for months. First time in Europe on my own, trying to do this whole solo travel, eat, pray, love adventure thing. But right off the bat, boom, no luggage. No idea where it went. Just me in my plain clothes, starting to smell like anxiety and airport sandwiches. I went straight to the airline counter, and of course they were like, "We're very sorry, we'll look into it." But no one could tell me where the bag was or when I'd see it again. They gave me a little toiletry kit that had, I swear, the tiniest toothpaste tube I've ever seen, and I just stood there thinking, cool. I have no pants, but at least I can brush my teeth like a Barbie. Now here's the thing that saved me, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I almost forgot I even had it. Travel insurance. I'd bought it super last minute, like the day before my flight. Didn't even think I'd need it. It was just one of those, better safe than sorry moments. Turns out, that tiny decision made all the difference. Because after filling out the forms and sending a couple receipts, I got reimbursed for new clothes, toiletries, even a phone charger. Like, I was literally shopping in Rome with insurance money. Not out here bawling, obviously, but I was able to buy just enough to feel human again. That moment, walking into a Zara near the Spanish Steps in clothes I slept in, squinting because I didn't have my contacts, buying underwear and deodorant like a medieval traveler. That's when it hit me. This could have been so much worse. And yeah, it took a couple of days to get the claim going, but it worked. In my bag, it showed up on day 5, looking like it had done its own tour of Europe without me. I think the wildest part was how emotionally off I felt those first few days. It wasn't just about clothes. It was this weird vulnerability. Like, I didn't realize how much I rely on my stuff to feel grounded, especially when I'm far from home. Not having that really messes with your head. So if you've never had your luggage lost on a trip, count yourself lucky. But also, just don't take the risk. I used to think travel insurance was for people going on cruises or climbing Mount Everest. Turns out, it's also for clueless people like me who check a bag with everything they own and then just cross their fingers. Here's my little travel hack. I use ars.insure now for my trips. You can Google it, or I'll pop the link in the description. It's simple, and I like that it doesn't feel scammy or loaded with fine print. Honestly, I barely think about it. I just sign up and go. But the peace of mind, massive. It's one of those things I'll never skip again. Because look, getting lost in a new city should be a choice, not the result of chasing your suitcase across a continent. So yeah, that's how I learned the hard way. And now, I travel with a little less anxiety and a lot more clean underwear.